check out the starters for the East All-Stars. They've got Embiid. Trae Young is out there with John Morant. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Tatum in at the 4. Now here's Curry. There's the triple. It's good from long range.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
And here's Morant. To the inside. Embiid, the pass to Tatum. And the rejection by Giannis. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Five on the clock. Here's Tatum. No good off the back of the rim. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. And they pick up 2.
And with Giannis, a little power goes a long way, getting him past the contact and to a shot.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. It's Curry outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the West All-Stars. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. Now, he was modest. He thinks the success he's had as a coach is because of the players he's gotten to work with this season. He said, I'm surrounded by talent. Guys who actually have to go out there on the court and get it done deserve the respect. And, Kevin, this is why so many of his players respect him.
Thank you, David. Here's Young, following the basket by LeBron James. And Young kicks to Embiid. Inside, here's Tatum, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
At the line for 2.
And so he hits both.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry, and he's deeply invested in the team's success.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
It's a 6-point game. Young against DeRozan. Young pass to Embiid. Jokic with the steal. Oh, here comes Curry all alone. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It's Young on the wing. Shoots over DeRozan. The West All-Stars pull it in. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Curry. And so here are the West All-Stars. 6-point game. Paul dishes to Giannis. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. DeRozan against Young. Six to shoot. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. Gobert, he's checked in for Embiid.
In for the East All-Stars, Rudy Gobert.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Here's James, and the dunk by LeBron.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Morant. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Passes it to Tatum. for Jokic. And the shot is long.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Paul's shot is off. And here are the East All-Stars now, trailing by 10. Back to Tatum. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
You know, he's almost the perfect defensive player. He's got length and strength, and he's athletic. And Giannis plays the game hard all the time, too, which is impressive.
To end the drought, Young's shot is good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
DeRozan passes to Paul. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
The craftiness of Paul really on display everywhere, but especially inside and forcing defenders to commit fouls.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Allen's checked in for Jokic. Butler comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Mitchell in for DeMar DeRozan. A big group substitution here for the East. Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for Tatum. Chris Middleton comes in for Wiggins. Zach LaVine's checked in for Trae Young. And Ball subbed in for John Morant. Now here's Gobert. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And it's 6 points for LeBron.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Ball against Paul. Ball with the bucket.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't phase him. That rarely works against Ball.
And that one drops for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
There's 39 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside, Ball. Middleton tries again, and it's good on the layup.
Well, I tell you what, Middleton getting his hands dirty inside on the glass. We know he can shoot it from outside, but inside points are bonus.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
Second team
And really
foul.
the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Garland's checked in, and the East All-Stars also making a switch. Booker, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Outside, Towns. Ball, the pass to Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
For three, Mitchell. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's the West All-Stars riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the West All-Stars, they've got Jimmy Butler. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And there's Jared Allen. And it's James in at the small forward position. And the rejection by LeBron.
Well, a superb shot block. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejections.
For three, LaVine. Headshot off. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. And Butler, here we go. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the West. And then for the East All-Stars, Embiid comes in for Zach LaVine, and it's DeJounte Murray in for Devin Booker. And the shot is good. Murray's got his first 2 points of the night.
Tell you what, guys, you've got to be more aware of Murray there. When he's aggressive like that, he can cause problems.
VanVleet outside, trying to get open as Butler. And there's VanVleet on the assist by Garland.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
He'll proclaim it himself to you if you're within earshot. Embiid's mid-range shot is the key that opens everything up for him.
To the middle. Here's Allen, and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Murray surveying the D. No good on the shot. Garland with the defensive effort. And so Garland will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
And the West All-Stars have possession. It's an 18-point lead. VanVleet outside. Lets the three fly. And it's the East with the rebound. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Murray kicks to Embiid. There's the pass to Ball. Embiid trying to break loose. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, that's just good heads-up basketball from Embiid, making the pass to the open man.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
For the West. Jokic, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Fred VanVleet. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Paul subbed in for Garland. And then for the East All-Stars, Gobert, he's checked in for Towns. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Chris Middleton. Young is subbed in for Ball.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Young against Butler. Young outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Murray. And the rejection by Giannis. The East making a switch. Morant's checked in.
Ja Morant.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
All-Stars ball.
Here's Paul.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Butler. Jacks up a three. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Butler against Young. Down low. Over Butler. Here's Embiid. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
You know, it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to score through contact.
1:37 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Butler going inside, and it's Butler with the jam.
Hey, he's got it like that aggressiveness of Butler. I mean, slicing inside and finishing with the dunk. Come on now. That's well done.
Young looking around. Pass to Morant. He sinks the 11-footer. Morant's got his first bucket of the night.
Perfect approach for what the D was showing on that possession.
Here's Paul. Again, the West All-Stars.
Tell you what, it's really remarkable to see it just about 6 feet tall, and that might be generous. Chris Paul is a dominant player in the painted area, and he does it with skill and craftiness. Watch out now, when this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
The drive by Jokic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, that's a powerhouse drive by Jokic, busting up the defense and getting to his shot.
Young against Butler. And it's sent back by Jokic. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. The West All-Stars making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in. And then for the East All-Stars, Jason Tatum. He's checked in for Embiid. And Levine subbed in for Trae Young.
And with the pace that Morant plays with, that mid-range is a great option. He can surprise defenders expecting Ja to drive it.
Ball finds Giannis. And the layup is good. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside Tatum. Good defense by Jokic. And here's Doncic from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the West All-Stars. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It's the West All-Stars with the advantage at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
And over to Shaq, what do you think about the East All-Stars?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now.
And that'll do it for us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court for the East All-Stars, Young is out there with John Morant. Then it's Tatum, then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Embiid in at the 5, patrolling the paint.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Young's got his third basket of the night right there.
And this is Young's mentality, ready to shoot the rock as soon as he catches the pass.
Here's Paul, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one's on Morant. The West All-Stars have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Chris Paul. 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 Chris Paul.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You throw out the stats of Chris Paul. He's surely a first ballot Hall of Famer. No doubt the numbers make that clear. But I think his legacy most likely and quite probably will be about his leadership. He's a point guard who was a general on and off the floor.
LeBron, that's a two-pointer, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things up for his jump shot.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Tatum. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
So for the West, Jared Allen's checked in for Jokic. And it's Garland in for Paul. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Now here's Morant for three. From deep, Giannis. Garland and Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Young against DeRozan. Young right side. Nice D from DeRozan. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the West All-Stars. James and the rejection by Embiid. Garland against Young and the dunk by Embiid.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Passes it to James. He kicks to DeRozan. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And DeRozan at the basket on the assist by James.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise!
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Butler comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for James. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Garland. A big group substitution here for the East. Towns, he's checked in for Embiid. Chris Middleton comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Booker, he's checked in for Young. And it's Ball in for John Morant. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And Towns throws it down.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Mitchell against Middleton. Mitchell's shot is good.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
And the pass to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Booker the pass to Middleton. It's good. Middleton's got his second bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
Booker up top, covered by Mitchell. Here's Tatum. Tries yet again. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Mitchell.
1:15 left to play in the third. Ball against Van Vliet. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum making a lot of noise with these points now. He's an impact player, make no doubt about it. Capable of turning the game all alone.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Booker looking around. The dish now to ball. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Jokic has checked in for Luka Doncic. And a switch here also for the East. Gobert's checked in. Hits it from three-point range. Middleton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Middleton really is an amazing shooter. Absolutely amazing, especially from long distance.
For 3, Van Vliet trains the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Middleton against DeRozan. Back to Middleton. Outside, Towns. Just 4 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. No good on the layup. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the West All-Stars. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Antetokounmpo is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the West All-Stars. Pass to Young. To the paint. Here's Gobert. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Garland against Young. Garland, the pass to James. Bangs home the trifecta.
Never a bad idea to set up LeBron. I mean, running offense for the King normally works out pretty good for you.
Young against Garland. Oh, the lob to Gobert. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Jokic inside. Gobert on him. Jokic with the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Murray with the bounce pass. Here's Embiid. It's not going to go for him.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Garland. Nailed from three-point land.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Gobert trying to get open, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
And you have to respect Trae Young's work ethic. He's a young player who you can tell puts in the work to develop his game and improve on the few weaknesses he has.
And they recover it. Jokic kicks to Paul. The feed to Garland. Goes back up. And the rejection by Embiid.
A fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after them as well, especially when he's in the area.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Young inside, guarded by Garland. Feeds it to Gobert. And the rejection by Giannis.
East ball.
Allen's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the East. At the elbow, it's Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Murray. Misses off the left iron.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Murray, the pass to Embiid. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. James, that's a two-pointer. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have
East ball.
Morant. He's checked in for the East.
Ja Morant.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Morant kicks to Wiggins. Back to Morant. Paul with the defensive effort. And here's the West with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Buries it from three-point range. Garland's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Young's shot is off.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean,
2 minutes
he wanted to go
remaining.
back at him and just came up short on the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
West All-Stars foul call. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for
At the line
Tatum.
For the East All-Stars, Jason Tatum. 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Garland with the bucket.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Here's Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touched by Allen.
Boy, that expansive reach of Allen. I mean, so good at positioning himself and using his length and timing to stifle shooting.
Jokic, he's checked in for the West. DeRozan comes in for Chris Paul. Tatum gets the bucket.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
James looking around. Launches it. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Really nice looking stroke on James's shot from out at the arc. He can make the three-point shot look so easy, just like he does every other part of the game.
13 feet away. Again, the West All-Stars.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
DeRozan against Young. Clock at 6. And it's sent back by Allen. James dishes to DeRozan. Here's Allen. And Embiid pulls it down.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
The offensive rebound. Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebound. Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
LeBron against Wiggins. James outside. Three-pointer. Off target with that shot. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.